6 for the very first time has a female lead, which is awesome. But there has always been some people who felt GTA could be more, I will use the word woke. I know woke triggers some people, but some people always felt that GTA should shed some of his frat boy persona. We all remember GameSpot giving GTA 5 a 9, and the reviewer said this: GTA 5 has little room for women except to portray them as strippers, prostitutes, long-suffering wives, humorless girlfriends, goofy, new-age feminists we are meant to laugh at. I admit I was one of the people who left a very bad comment in the video insulting the reviewer, but that was 10 years ago. We've all grown. So what do you think? Do you think GTA 6 needs to essentially be woke?
So the article you just mentioned, that was what gave me concern. But like I said, seeing the trailer, I'm not concerned anymore. Then in terms of woke, in quotes, so yeah, there are aspects of the wokeness that is extreme generally in society. But the funny thing is, in a way, if you think about it, GTA has always been woke. If you remember, GTA San Andreas, one of the biggest GTA games in the PS2, that's the 3D era of GTA, was a black protagonist, and all the supporting cast were black.
Yes.
Then, and the main antagonist was black as well.
Yes.
Then we went from there to GTA 4, and the main protagonist
Nico.
there was Serbian, Nico.
Yeah. Yes.
And the DLC for GTA 4, there were two big ones. One of them was The Ballad of Gay Tony. The protagonist there was Luis.
Yeah.
And he was, I always confuse Hispanic or Spanish, but he wasn't like Caucasian.
Yes, he wasn't Caucasian.
And his closest friend and business partner that you work with a lot in the game was the title character, Tony, who was gay. So, like, it's a funny thing that, then let me just say two more games. GTA Vice City Stories. The protagonist was Vic Vance. He was black. That's the brother of Lance Vance.
Yeah.
Then there was the game Chinatown Wars on Game Boy Advance. An Asian was the protagonist. Then there was GTA Liberty City Stories. I believe it was Italian. The guy from GTA 3, one of the bosses.
Yes.
So the crazy thing is, if you look at it, most of the protagonists in GTA games have always been non-Caucasian.
Caucasian.
So
essentially, GTA has always emulated this American dream.
Exactly.
Somebody,
the person that is on the lower inputs.
Lower spectrum of things, rises up and achieves newfound success.
Exactly. So it was, for me, when I heard the female protagonist was going to be there, it wasn't surprising because it was definitely going to happen someday. They've made over about 10 GTA games. One day it was going to happen. It was logical.
I think, I don't know, I want to be very careful with my response. Yes, we still have less than 1,000 subscribers, but we don't want someone to cut this video in the future and say, yes, the sheep follows and Ned Nation, they are both whatever. I just feel the studio should do what it wants. If a game wants to be woke, hey, go ahead, do that. And if a game wants to do things that will make principal champion them, hey, go ahead and do what you like. I just think people like to nitpick. They like to cut up narratives, see what supports them, because you have clearly laid down the groundwork saying that GTA has actually been woke right from time. You don't need to actually put it in our face to show that, yes, I'm truly woke, yes, I'm truly fighting for marginalized groups. There's going to be something that is going to offend people. I think GTA 6 can't avoid that. I think there's going to be some bottle of beer that is going to sound maybe a little bit racist, a little bit judgmental. There's just no way a game that big can tread that fine line of not being offensive. What I don't want is the reviewer from GameSpot that gave GTA 5 a 9 over 10. It almost felt like she punished GTA 5 for not fitting the woke agenda. When you read the review and you see the pros and cons, there was no justification for that 9 over 10. So are we going to start reviewing games with these things in front and center and say, if this game is too offensive or it's not woke enough, we're actually going to give it the lower score.
Yeah, so it shouldn't. The game should be judged on its merit. There's really no need for concern if people look at Red Dead Redemption 2. Look at how CD Adler was handled. So the problem is when someone that is left-leaning goes to left and starts saying weird things like, don't play the Harry Potter game because it means
you're supporting J.K. Rowling.
Yeah, or he's genocide or some weird thing. Then also, one should not move to the extreme right, where there was one popular commentator, Tim Pool.
Okay.
So the way he spoke, it was clear that he didn't know much about GTA. But he saw a female character and the first thing he said is that GTA is now woke. And I'm like, that's being extreme. Why would you jump to that conclusion? The character has not said much. Nothing has implied it. Remember games like Horizon Zero Dawn, at least the first one.
Yes.
Those games were big not because just female played it, males and females played it. Tomb Raider franchise is big because males and largely males actually play it. If you check walkthroughs online, guys play all these games. So it's not about the person being female that you just judge and say the game is problematic. It's how the character is used. So going back to CD, so what I like Rockstar did was they just told a story. They were not trying to. You never saw a time where CD stopped and looked at the camera saying, "I'm a strong woman and I am badass." No, she was just badass.
She was just badass.
We
she
accepted
didn't need to. Her actions showed us she was badass. She didn't need to tell us.
Yeah. So either left or right, people should just. For me, people are just denying themselves joy. There are people already saying ban GTA because there are too many black people in the trailer. I'm like, that's going extreme right. Why would you lose the fun of playing GTA just
because of something that my whole deal about the whole work thing is, and that's why honestly I still primarily watch anime, because anime is one form of media that hasn't really been tainted. People do what they want to do and people watch what they want to watch. There isn't an overarching agenda in anime, and that's why I love that medium so much. You have people like Elon Musk saying he didn't play GTA 5 because you get to kill cops in the beginning of the game. I except I'm missing something here. Isn't that the premise of every single game out there, to challenge authority? I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, exactly. That was just, I don't even know what the point of that was. If you are not interested, it's like just wanted to say something because the game was trending. Now, for me, my mindset is humans always try to choose one road or the other. You must define yourself as either X or Y, but you can balance two ideas. Why I'm saying that is, there are things that Elon Musk does that I agree with. I like the fact that he himself is free. But of course, there are also times if you're not being if I should use the word, kiss ass or a bot or an NPC just following what some people tell you. So like what he said was ridiculous. It made no sense. He say, why did you even buy a game called Grand Theft Auto in the first place?
So are you understand when you go to commit Grand Theft Auto and the police were going to high five you?
I just minus what you said about anime. You are perfectly correct. Anime doesn't care about left, right, or any agenda. There are animes for where there are gay characters. There are animes where they are straight. They just do whatever and they don't give a damn. They just tell their story, and people love it.
I know for certain, and I know this categorically, GTA 6 is definitely going to offend people. I know that there is no way GTA is just too big for the fact that GTA is essentially supposed to be a caricature of reality. So there's just no way GTA 6 is not going to offend somebody. So we're just going to wait till 2025 and see who gets offended.
Exactly.